All right, let us start differently today. You know that quiet moment before you hit the power button when you already expect speed but secretly hope for something more. That S where the Ryzen 9 9950X enters your life. This is built for the kind of person who feels bottlenecks before they show up on a graph. You notice when exports take just a little too long, when multitasking feels stacked instead of fluid, when your system hesitates even though everything else is high-end. You're not impressed by fast enough anymore. You want effortlessness. Before you go deeper, take a second and check the current price and availability. CPUs like this don't stay predictable for long, and waiting has a way of turning into unnecessary regret. You didn't wake up wanting an upgrade out of boredom. It happened after enough moments of friction, a render that broke your flow, a compile that pulled you out of focus, a game running great while background tasks quietly dragged things down. At some point, you realized your system wasn't slow, it was being held back. The first few days with this feel almost surreal. Everything just moves when you tell it to. Apps open instantly. Heavy workloads stop feeling heavy. You don't plan around performance anymore because performance is always there. That mental relief alone changes how you work and play. Editing sessions feel uninterrupted. Large timelines scrub smoothly without you thinking about it. Gaming feels more consistent because nothing is fighting for resources in the background. Streaming, encoding, multitasking, it all happens at once without that subtle tension you used to accept as normal. Once you experience this level of headroom, it rewires your expectations. Every time you consider a weaker processor, you remember what it feels like to never wait, and you come right back to this. If you're even close to pulling the trigger, check stock again now. High-end processors like this tend to vanish or spike in price when demand catches up. You might wonder if it's overkill. That thought disappears quickly. This isn't about excess power. It's about freedom. Freedom to push your system without thinking. The surprise is how calm everything feels when nothing is struggling, even under load. Owning this changes how you feel about your entire build. There's a quiet pride in knowing your system is anchored by something uncompromising. You feel it every time a task finishes sooner than expected. Everything feels instantly responsive. Heavy workloads stop feeling heavy. Multitasking feels genuinely smooth. Creative flow stays uninterrupted. Your system feels future-proof. Yes, it asks for proper cooling. And yes, once you live with this level of performance, downgrading feels impossible. At some point, you stop comparing charts and choose what you already knew you wanted. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and think about later. If you're ready to feel absolute confidence every time your system ramps up, the Ryzen 9 9950X makes that decision easy.